Good morning students, how are you? In the previous lecture we were reading the chapter the age of the industrializations. In the first video lecture we have read about before the industrial revolution. In that part we have read about the coming up of the factory, the pace of the industrial changes. Today we are reading the second part, hand labor and steam power. Because this chapter is so lengthy, so that's why you have to read these pages yourself. I will explain in brief, so listen carefully. In this page, first of all, due to the large number of plenty of labor, wages are low, so that's why laborers were available to work at low wages. So the industrialists did not want to introduce machines. Clear? They did not want to introduce machines. Second is, in several industries, the demand for laborers was seasonal and industrialists preferred hard labor, employing workers for the season. See this example. Bill Thomas is one of those who went in search of seasonal work, loading bricks and doing odd jobs. He describes how job seekers walked to the London in search of work. A range of products could be produced only with hand labor. Machines were oriented to producing uniforms, standardized goods for a mass market. But the demand in the market was often for goods with, we can say, well designed and specific shapes. Clear? With the machines they were designed very well. After that, in Victorian Britain, the upper classes, the aristocrats and the, we can say, the bourgeois preferred handmade things only because handmade products became the symbol of refinement and class. They liked it. Also, they were more finished and carefully designed. Machines made goods were meant for export to the colonies. Clear? After that, in this life of the workers, in this part, workers in an iron works, northeast England, painted by William Bell Scott, 1861. Many artists from the late 19th century began idealizing workers. They were shown suffering, hardship and pain for the cause of the nation. Life of the workers, first is, seasonally they were going to the London in search of work, and seasonality of work in many industries led to the uncertainty of jobs. Many workers had to manage without work for long because that work was seasonal. So that's why in the period without jobs, they used to do odd jobs to manage their food and shelter. They we can say they were facing a major problem of shelter and their food. In the early 19th century, though wages increased, but little was done for the welfare of the workers. The condition of the working places was very horrible. Workers were prone to epidemic disease. Epidemic, we can say, like corona is a epidemic disease. Clear? Due to the unhygienic working condition, they were doing in the hygienic conditions. There was no well maintained factories. There they were doing the work. Clear? Second is, we can say, the uncertainly jobs Yes, for example, fear of unemployment. They were doing those works. They had a fear of, if they will neglect, if they will refuse to do that work, then they have to face the problem of unemployment. After that, spinning jenny in woolen industry, women who survived on hard spinning started attacking after the new machines, and the conflict continued for a long time. After the 1840, we can say, yeah, employment opportunities increased in the cities with the increase of building activity there. The opportunities were also increasing if they were increasing, the building of industrialization was increasing day by day. So that's why they were. After that, laborers in huge number were employed for binding of roads, constructions of railway stations and railway lines, laying of drainage and sewers. We can say, if they were doing the industrialization, buildings were increasing, so that's why the number of opportunities were also increasing day by day. Clear? In this passage we have read about these. See this picture, the construction work is doing, many people are doing work. They were making the buildings, constructing the buildings, bridges. Clear? After that, what happened in after that, third part is the industrialization in the colony. We will read tomorrow, so read yourself beta these pages, page number 89, page number 90, 91 and 92. This is your homework. Thanks and have a nice day.